I'm quite confident this man has his facts wrong. Cale isn't at a bar. He's in bed next to me. I turn in bed to wake Cale so he can tell this officer himself that there has been a misunderstanding. But he's not there. "Ma'am," the man on the phone says. I get out of bed and walk to the bathroom. Sure, I'll find Cale there, sitting on the toilet, looking at me like I'm a madwoman. He's not there, though. "Just a minute," I tell the officer. I walk upstairs, hoping Cale is getting a midnight snack, though I've never seen him do such a thing. Cale doesn't believe in snacking. He takes joy in fasting as long as he can, and then eating an entire pizza. "Ma'am," the officer says again. I can hear sirens in the background. I don't understand," I tell him. "You can call the hospital for updates," he says. The sirens are louder. "You said you think it's him? So you're not sure?" This woman at work, a fellow copywriter, told me that the phrase grasping at straws is from a proverb about a drowning man reaching desperately at the surrounding grasses as he goes under. This is what I feel like right now. Like I'm drowning. "We retrieved his ID and your contact information from his wallet," he says. The contact information. I know what he means. When I moved in with Cale and realized how often he went biking in the foothills alone, I insisted he carry certain things with him. His ID, his phone, his health insurance card, and my contact information. I'd written my name and number on a note card, under the words, "in case of emergency," and folded it in half. He had rolled his eyes at me, but he complied. I'd watched him slip it into his wallet. "I'm sorry to give you this news," the officer says. He ends the call before I can think to ask the obvious questions. What happened? Was he shot? Is he going to be okay? I know I should be focused on that, on Cale being okay, but I can't help but fixate on another question. What was he doing at Ray's bar in the middle of the night? I know that place. I've driven by it. It's a dive, on a quiet side street on the outskirts of downtown. From the street, there's just a brick wall, a single black door, and a sign above it that says Ray's. If Cale wanted a beer at midnight, which would be strange, why not get one from our kitchen? We always have a few half-full six-packs in the fridge. Or if he had to go to a bar, which would be even stranger, why not just walk 5 minutes up 13th Street? Why get in the car and drive across town? Plain and simple, it doesn't make sense that he was doing anything at midnight, let alone sitting at a bar. Since we've had Evie, we go to bed by 8. Both of us are exhausted. When I put her to sleep at 7, my shoulders relax away from my ears just slightly, and I take pleasure in a glass of wine and whatever I've assembled for dinner. We barely make it through one episode of a show everyone says we have to watch, Stranger Things being the latest, then claim fatigue in a defeatist way and trudge to our bedroom. Cale's been having trouble with waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to fall asleep again, hence the pills. I've known about that. I've known he's been off, but I never would have guessed he'd be going to a bar at midnight. I try to call him, hoping he'll defy what the police officer told me and pick up his phone. It goes straight to voicemail, though. Cale's voice, deep and strong, telling me to leave a message. I do, because it means I'm doing something. "It's me. I hope you're okay. Please call me. I love you." We haven't said those 3 words to each other in a while. I love you. We've said, "Love you," in a slapdash way when saying goodbye in the morning. We let the words run together, thoughtlessly. Love you. Our sex life is just as slapdash, a once-every-few-weeks item on a mental checklist. I haven't been trying hard enough, I decide. I call my sister Aria because I need someone to be at the house with Evie while I drive to the hospital. And I know she'll be up because she doesn't usually go to bed before 1. She's a decade younger than me, single and childless. "A shooting? What do you mean?" she says. "I don't know anything yet," I tell her. "Okay, I'll be there in a few."